All right. Day two. It is 8:23 p.m. I am tired from work and I'm excited to get started. This is going to be a video where I can't screen share. I can't go live on my phone yet, so you can't whatever. I'm going to be looking at the computer. So yesterday I wrote in my page, I wrote little things for next time. Okay, so I want to look into specifics on seed to transplant time, which will be specific to the plants that I've chosen, but also it's probably gonna be a weird video. But who cares? Because this is not for anybody but for me to prove that I did it for real. All right, so what zone? And I do like to talk to myself. Okay, what zone am I in for gardening? All right. Ooh, I am boiling some water, so I'm gonna have to check on that. I'm checking the hardiness zone, and we'll see if it comes up a zip code. Whatever recording software people be using that screen records at the same time. I don't got it in me to actually look for one of those. So I'm looking at the hardiness zone. Dun, dun, dun. Five A. Okay, so now I need to look at the frost date as well. Let's see if we can access the Farmer's Almanac. I'm listening to Rebirth Brass Band way back there. Frost date. So the Farmer's Almanac is showing that for my area, it's going to be near normal, the frost date. There are some areas which will be later and some are earlier. But near normal. All right, so last frost. The last frost date is May 7th? Well, I guess that makes sense because I think, so I also need farms calendar. The plant farm, the plant sale is May 9th. I'm just going to write that down. Plant sale, May 9th. I should put that in my calendar. May 7th. May 9th. Okay. Whew. Okay. What are we up to next? Okay, I'm gonna look at the germination for all my plants. Okay, so germination is a process by which an organism, typically a plant, grows from a seed, spore, or reproductive body, marking the end of dormancy. So it's when it from seed to like above the seed, above the soil. Wow, I'm tired. It's from the seed to above the seed. All right, big Lexi Flexi on the track. Okay, so parsley germination rate time. Make a little chart. Okay, so let's do parsley. We're gonna go on Johnny Seeds. 14 to 30 days. It's so interesting. Okay, so Johnny Seed recommends transplanting parsley. which, yep, same information from Farming Wild Black. Plug. Okay. It's interesting. So it says days to germinate, 14 to 30 days, but then it says sowing seeds take at least 3 weeks to germinate. So let's just say, okay, we're going to say 14 to 30 days, likely 3 weeks. And dun, 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 dun. So it says, so in spring after the danger of frost. That's if you're direct seeding. So I wouldn't want to plant until I would want them to be ready to go to be transplanted May 7th. May 9th. May 7th to 9th, because then I want to plant after the frost date. The frost date could frost later and then I will lose the crop, but that is not going to happen. And if it does, well, that's what was meant to be. All right. 1/4 of an inch deep, planting the seed. And it says 3 seeds per inch in single rows, or 2 to 3 inch wide bands, 12 to 18 inch apart. Thin plants to 8 to 12 inches apart. Because you'll know something will grow if you grow a lot of them. Okay, 3 seeds per inch. Thin to 8 inches apart. Yeah, so they can grow. All right. These are biennial, so they can grow again, but so, do I want the flat parsley or the curly parsley? Still to decide. I'll probably look into the nutritional properties, and whichever one feels aligned for me, my needs. And then germination, 65 to 70 degrees Fahrenheit. That's how hot we want them to be. Germinating. You want to be warm. Same. Okay. Lit. This is fun. Rebirth brass band Lego. Okay. The root parsley. I guess people grow it for the root as well. No, this is different. Very different. Cool. All right. Now we're gonna do basil. Parsley and basil. Mwah. Just the best. Ooh. I'm gonna have to do two kinds. I'm gonna have to do holy basil, and I'm gonna have to do. Wow, there's so many. Ugh, Thai basil's really good too. So many kinds of basil. All right, days to germination. Wow, only 5 to 10 days. And 65 to 70 degrees. Yeah, 1/4 of an inch deep. I mean, you know, 2 to 3 seeds per inch. Holy basil needs to be less than 1/4 of an inch deep. Needs more sun. Wonder what I just looked like because I got lost and thought I became unpresent. Centering myself in the here and now. Okay. 3 seeds per inch. And then final spacing of 4 to 8 inches. Spacing. Transplant when it has 3 to 4 sets of leaves. Lit. We're gonna see what's different. Oh my gosh, I love holy basil. It's so good. Tulsi. Okay. Yep, also 5 to 10 days germination. 65 to 70 degrees. All the same as other basil. Or all the same as. Whew. Yeah. All right. So cilantro. Oh my gosh. So I'm doing like the herbs first. Okay, switch to leafy greens. Made that face because it's weird to be on camera and it's probably like super close. I'm like, what am I seeing? Whatever. Oh, my posture in these videos. Posture time. Like hunched over and stuff. Seven to 10 days. 65 to 70. 65 degrees? Direct seed suggested from Johnny Seeds, as well as in the Farming Well Black. So far, they are the same. So, 'doesn't need to thin. It's always just good to know. Dill as well. Always good to know. How it's like if you're waiting for something to come up, but it's supposed to sprout in 10 days, but it's not, and it's the 20th day, then, probably didn't go. Dill flour is really yummy. Direct seed recommended. Okay. Seven to 21 days, 65 to 70 degrees. So in spring, as soon as soil can be worked. Okay. Dill can be started as well indoors. Make them an inch deep, inch apart. To consider if I'm gonna collect my own seeds too. That could be really fun. Okay, now look at jalapeno peppers. This F1 classification. Okay, hybrid seed. Ooh, Fuego. That's funny. Gotta have the peños. Eight weeks. Okay, so it's not telling me germination. Okay, so seeds in late March or about 8 weeks from prior to transplanting or about. Ideal soil temp. Very hot. I mean, I'm pretty sure they're from South America. So ideal seedlings have no buds but open flowers. Transplant after frost, obviously. Peños. So they like phosphorus and calcium. And I'm pretty sure they like to be companion planted with basil. Fennel hinders growth, brassicas hinder growth. Okay, so or apricot trees, but because they can pass diseases, but I'm not planting a tree. So yeah, plant near basil. They will like it. So does also oregano. Okay. Um, Planting radishes next to them can help your peppers by break up compacting soil. Really, radishes are fine. But radishes are something where you can. Radishes and turnips have good greens. Okay, and lettuce also. Lettuce, they have shallow roots, so they won't. That's good to know because I am planning on doing some lettuce. Probably some sweet peppers too. How long have I been doing this? I'm just quite 32 minutes. I'm very tired. I have not finished all the seed germination stuff, but I have done a page. Okay, so I looked into specifics on seed to transplant time. So I need to continue to do that. I've looked at jalapenos. Need to look into potatoes as well. Watermelon, details, seed pricing and purchasing. So need to see where I can get that locally and not just order online. Personally, that's what I prefer. All right. Day 2. We started it. We got a page. We got a half hour. We got a page and a half. You know, what does a page mean? It means whatever we want it to, but I did choose one of my smaller notebooks, not 8.5. Not 8.5. But here we are. I never said that. I never said that it had to be an 8.5 by 11 page. I just said page in my journal. I originally was going to use a different journal, but that journal I decided was too small. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Herbs are expensive to buy, so I'm grateful to be able to grow my own. Look at me being a little herb farmer. And peppers and some greens for sure. I do want to try potatoes, and that's a later season planting, I think. Oh. Yes, day 2 in the books. Let go.